I'll recognize the member for Peace River North.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I rise in this House today to speak on this motion that this House supports the government's actions taken to reduce economic inequality and increase affordability. My goal, as I'm sure as every member of this legislature, is to promote exactly what is being suggested here. But this motion raises many questions, Mr. Speaker. Living paycheck to paycheck is the sad reality right now for far too many British Columbians. I would not be standing in this House today if I did not truly want to see a provincial government that creates a more affordable province for everyone. Mr. Speaker, I live in a riding that represents a lot of people that used to call Newfoundland their home. And Mr. Speaker, one phrase that often comes to mind when someone is blown away by a comment or hears something ridiculous is Lord Thunder and Jesus by. And that is exactly what I think when I see this motion that has come out today, this morning, Mr. Speaker. What I have seen over my last 3 years as the representative of Peace River North is the exact opposite of affordability. It's been anything but. Mr. Speaker, life is less affordable than it has ever been. Even more of my constituents and British Columbians are facing the harsh reality right now of living paycheck to paycheck. Since my time in office, I have seen the cost of basic amenities go even higher as the years go on, while many of the promises to reduce poverty and to make life more affordable have completely fallen by the wayside. Taxes are up for businesses and families. Gas prices have gone up. The carbon tax is up 35% in the last couple of years. Home prices are up. The cost of insurance for homes and vehicles is up. The average cost of rent is up. Infrastructure projects are drastically over budget. The debt-to-revenue ratio is up. Job losses have been on the rise for the last 7 months. You're even getting taxed on your Netflix and other streaming devices. They're reaching into your pocket deeper and deeper, taxing your Diet Coke. I mean, it's got to stop, Mr. Speaker. And the saddest thing that is going up again under this government is that British Columbians are living check to check. 1/4 of British Columbians now say their debt situation is worse than it was 5 years ago, up 7%. 46% of British Columbians are living $200 away or less from insolvency. 26% say that they already cannot meet their monthly bills, and only 12% of families in urban areas like Vancouver can afford to own a home, the worst in the country, Mr. Speaker. The only things, Mr. Speaker, that are going down are all the wrong things. Housing starts are down, but the same with our unemployment rate. The GDP growth rate down. Small business confidence in BC, exports down. The provincial surplus, which has been squandered away until our province now sits on the verge of deficit. How can this government expect this House to stand with any actions or promises when so many have failed to come to fruition? Where's the $400 renters rebate? The $10 a day daycare? Broken promises, Mr. Speaker, just like the portables in Surrey. Where's the promised 114,000 homes? The relief on the crippling tax rates on small business? None, Mr. Speaker. I can't help but to note the irony of this motion because this government has actively blocked so many proposed actions intended to reduce economic inequality and poverty. When small businesses ask for a solution to the ever-rising tax rates that they are enduring, members of this side of the House offered them in the form of a private member's bill, the Split Assessment Classification Act. These solutions were offered in time to relieve small businesses for the 2019 tax season, but it was this very same government that stonewalled the bill and offered nothing in return. Now, they have offered a solution that we are hearing from business associations, municipal governments, and stakeholders that, no, this is not the solution that they need. We're seeing the very same in addressing strata insurance corporations across the province. Stakeholders like the Condominium Homeowners Association have approached this government for a solution, as insurance costs continue to go through the roof with skyrocketing increases, premiums, deductibles, and monthly fees. In fact, we just recently introduced another private member's bill as a solution to this problem, designed in consultation with stakeholders. Has this bill been called for debate? No, it has not, Mr. Speaker. Instead, we're standing here talking about supporting the government's actions to relieve a crisis like this one without ever hearing what those actions are. Finally, and most worrisome, this government has no plan to grow the economy. There's no support for forestry, oil and gas, mining, agriculture, and these are the industries that truly provide for all of us in this province. Good paying family jobs. So while it is still my mission every day and as an MLA in my community to promote actions that will reduce inequality. Mr. Speaker, I cannot put my faith in this government at all. British Columbians have been let down far too many times by this NDP government. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.